What's going on, guys? This is Keith with 924 Photography, and thank you for yet another video. So today we are putting a wicker bill on the Joker. We're trying to make that butt, that ass stand out. So I know a lot of chargers out there have this type of thing, and you've probably seen a million videos like this, but bear with me. So first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you over how to use the rivet tool. I'm going to show you everything that I need. And you also are going to need a 3/8 bit. So I also have some painter's tape that I'm going to tape down here just in case I make a slip up and mess up. But hey, hopefully that won't happen. So let's get this build started now. I got this rivet tool from ZL1 when I purchased the Wicker bill, and it was $24 to add it on. I could have went to my local hardware store and picked it up, but I was just like, forget it. I don't want to drive way over there. I'll just have it to come because they're almost the same price. You can get some cheaper. So I'm going to run through how to use this rivet tool. When you first get this rivet tool, this is clamped just like this. You want to take this off. It is a little wrench here. But first, what you want to do is this, you want to screw it in. It's some threads underneath here, counterclockwise. And once you screw it all the way in, you want to make sure this is open. It'll stop. You take that tool that you just took off. It's some grooves on each side. Just come here, hold the back, and just give it a little tighten, just like so. Once that's tightened, you can disregard this tool for now. Then you have this piece that you're going to screw on counterclockwise as well. And you want to kind of like press it down just a little bit. Once that is in, this is a set screw to show for how far you want it to, go in, whatever you're comfortable with. I'm just going to screw it in just a little bit more. I think that that's about good right there. And then I'll screw this back down just to lock my set, how far I want it to go in. Actually, let's back it off just a tad more. About right there, yeah. And then we'll lock it about in right there. Once that's in, you have in your box, this is a quarter 20. You would screw this nutcert on clockwise, just like so. So once this is in, you'll press this down and you'll push it in, and you'll push it in a couple of times. And then once you're done with the whole rivet, you will back this off. This backs the screw off. So since we know what we need to do with this, we're gonna go ahead and go outside, and I'm going to show you the Joker, and we're going to get this install started. Now, it is recommended that you use, I'm not gonna say it's recommended, you could use a Sharpie to kind of mark your place, but you probably need a white one. I don't have a white one, so I'm gonna have to use a black one. And I have enough lights out there, I should be able to see it. So let's get out there right now. What we're fixing to do is we're finna get ready to put this wicker bill on, and we are going to drill our first pilot hole. So our first pilot hole will be lined up with this right here, and we're going to go with that. So I think I want it about right there. And it looks to be about the center. And it seems to be cut pretty well. All right, so we're going to continue and we're going to make sure that this thing is lined up. This side right here in the middle of the camera. So I have a little punch tool. I don't know if it's going to work or not, but I'm going to punch like the center here. Just kind of make a little mark to start. Perfect. Ooh, this is the scary part. Shit. You don't want to go all the way through it. So let me make sure this is a 3/8 before I fucking get started. Yep, it's 3/8. Here we go. All right, next, we already got this all set up as you seen in the house. We're gonna screw this on clockwise. And let's see, always the first one is always an experiment. So let's see how I do. It is a tight fit. I need to wallow this out just a little bit more. Almost there. Still not there. You want to just take your time, making sure that you get this shit in there. There we go. And then you're just going to back this off until the screw comes out. Let me show you what that looks like. We are going to bolt this part on and get it to where you know it's going to stay, and then we're going to mark our other holes. And this is why you want the tape on there, just in case this moves here and scratches up your paint. So make sure you put the painter's tape there, and we got our marker. So we are going to continue on. So the holes are marked. Now I'm gonna take this back off. All right, so now We already got all our holes marked. We're gonna start drilling, and I'm gonna speed this process up. And then once I'm done with it, I'll come back, slow it down, show you how I rivet one more, and then I'll speed that up, and then we'll go from there. Let's get started.
I see all the tables turn. I swear I will never learn. But this life, it kills fire. And I know that you'll get by. Yeah, I know that you'll be fine. With that life, I'll tie it down. With that life, with that life, with that life,
Okay, so what we're doing now is I'm peeling off the film so I don't get my handprints on there. But put in the center one right here, and then I'm gonna put in the edges because this has to go in the center on those bolts. So the bolt's gonna go through both of these, and that's how this inner part goes on there. But I need it to be like bolted on the ends down there. So that's what I'm doing now, and let's speed this video back up right now.